Hello. Hello, guys. Hello, hello. Let me see if I clicked on everything. Maybe. Let's see. Yes, I'm here. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, the music. Oh, the music. Yes. Wait, I'm trying to connect. Yes. Now I also have the chat. Boys. Okay, here we are. So what I want to do tonight, I want to continue a bit with the character creation, just to do some fixes. Yesterday we were working on the hair and the different traits, and we managed to fix a lot of stuff related to lemurs. We fixed some of the hair of the human lady and other stuff like that. So what I want to do, I want to continue with that. That is the same screenshot of yesterday. Probably I didn't refresh the page. We have a new screenshot. Oh, wow. There is a lot of floating stuff. I don't know why, but... I don't know, I just said a feeling I should bake some. Well, I mean, definitely a lot of stuff baked. Definitely. So, yesterday, we arrived to a point where we had... we wanted to have a rotation, right, done through a widget, and I was trying to understand how to do it. So if the best way would be to do it through the character or through the widget. And at the end, what I realized is that is definitely better to do it through the widget, because when the widget gets deleted, then the tick doesn't exist anymore, right? While if I do it on my character will anyway have the tick always on, and we will always have to do this check forever and basically for nothing. So I think I prefer to do the work on the tick of the widget, which I think is the best idea. And so yeah, so I wanted to take the mouse position. Actually, I was printing the mouse position, but I don't think that's really needed. I think that at the end we can just rotate the item based on the fact if you are pressing a button or not. I don't think we want to rotate with the mouse. So I think that something like this, you know, is so basically now I'm pressing my mouse and now I'm stopping I'm releasing the mouse, right? Press and release, press and release. So I think that's good. I mean, I don't think we need anything else. So if we have our character, right, we can have it rotate like that. I mean, you cannot rotate in the other direction, but does it really make a difference, you know? If you rotate in one direction or the other direction, I don't think it does. So I think we need two things. We need something like this that allows us to rotate, and then we need the zoom of the camera, probably on the face, right? So I think we can just port this to our, and it's super simple, by the way. It's super simple because I just have one variable, which is on the widget, And I just need to identify somehow my actor, so the actor that I want to, but I think that is easy because we have it already, because we switch it in the character creation. So I think we have that. Okay, so let's do this. Let's do it in game, okay? Let's do it in game. The place where I need to do it is actually in the character creation race. Yes, exactly. I need to do it here in this widget. And we need to be sure that we have a variable associated to our actor. We have selected race temp character. I think it's this guy. Yeah, I think it's this guy. Get a current character in the select race map. Yeah. It's this guy, I think. So, okay, so we have the selected race character. Okay, we can test, but I think this one is the one that we need to rotate, by the way. I think that's the one. Let me change the music. Boom. Pa-pa-ram, pa-ra-ram, pa-ra-ram. Okay, so let's create a new variable. And we will call it is the character rotating. Is the character rotating? Now, is this character rotating should be set to false as a default, so it should be off. And then we needed this one to be, so in the tick, we need it in the tick. Now we need first thing we need a button on top of this, right? And this button should be visible only when, yes, and so we actually have a canvas, which is this one, which is appearing only when the character is appearing. Sorry, it's not this, is this. Yes, the wall is the wall canvas. So we need inside of this to make to have a button. I think the transparent button was okay. So we can really have a button, and we will call it rotate character. We can call it button rotate character, okay? Now I don't remember how big is the character, but I think if we do it like this, it should be fine. I mean, it should take pretty much the wall, you know, the wall character space. And then as we tested in our example, we are gonna say that the alpha is 0, so that it becomes completely transparent. Okay, and we do it for all of this, fine. And then we want an on pressed and we want an on released. Right? Now, when we press, we want to set our is character rotating to true. And when we release, we want to set our is character rotating to false. Now, I think that this should happen only in the context of the widget, right? So because if we can try on the example, but let's say that I click, yeah, you see if I click here, is not working, but if I click inside in this zone, it is working. Now if I click and then I release outside, you see that it's still working. So it seems that the release anyway is going to the widget that generated it. So I think it's fine. I think it's absolutely fine. Good. Pararam. Wait, I just need to change some access rights. To the web console in test. I think he wants the... that I just need to do a job, and this job needs to be done in a separate screen because I will have to type an email. Select security level from accounts where this. Okay, at the moment the security level is 22. Okay, done. Anyways, done. Hello, Shadow. I'm doing good despite the bad situation in Ukraine, but if we don't think to that for a second, then I'm fine. Yeah, I'm good. How are you? So what we are trying to improve a bit the way character creation works, and in particular the fact that you should be able to rotate the character as needed, and so this will do. And then what do we do? Then I need the tick, but I don't think we have the tick here. Wow, we have a lot of stuff, but not the tick. Okay, the tick, I'm gonna bring it down because we are gonna use it only here. So, and then we need to identify our... no, but we have it already. Okay, so here what I need to do, I need to check if we are rotating or not. Right? So if the character is supposed to be rotating, then like I did in our example, I took the delta time, I multiplied it by 40, and then I added the actor rotation. So I took the delta time, multiplied by 40, add to the vertical rotation, and this is obviously happening only if it's true. And then we take our... I don't know if I have to take our selected race character, or if I have to take our temp character. I don't know exactly what is the difference, because we have these two variables. There is probably a difference, but... this spawns a client only, yes. Yeah, so this we set it when we spawn it. Okay. Yeah, I think this one should be fine. I don't know why we have the temp thingy, but I think it should be fine. Okay, so So the explanation is this, is rotate the doll view, or rotate the character, rotate the character on screen based on mouse down or mouse up. And well, actually, I think I'm gonna put these two guys into this, because yes, there is these three things are doing this thing. Okay. Okay, I think that's it. There's nothing else to do. I think there is really nothing else to do. Searching some nice game design book. Game design books. I mean, which kind of game you want to design? But yes, game design. I mean, there is a lot in game design. There is a lot to say, so I guess they will be pretty big books. Because, I mean, one thing is designing the software architecture for games, but which is a very big piece. But then the other part is trying to design a game that is actually fun to play, right? And that's another big piece. But it really depends on the game you want to make. And I guess another part is how to run a team that is actually able to design that game. So there are so many pieces. So many pieces. Pum 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 pum. Let me just test something quickly. Connection timed out. What do you mean? Impossible. Yeah, it's still loading, I guess. It's still loading. Not looking for technical stuff, more the theory stuff. Yeah. So more of the design of the game itself, meaning logic, or there is a lot also on level design. I mean, level design is another huge piece, huh? Can we do this or not? Okay, we did it. And yeah, but if you have any question in particular, you can also ask me. I mean, not that I'm that good at it, but I did it for a long time, so. I always did it in my spare time, so that's true. So I never been, you know, professionally doing that, but I don't know if you have any. Fuck, doesn't work. Okay. In theory here we should have our big button, but it seems that our big button is not doing anything. And is also not reporting any error of any kind. Zero zero. What is this? I don't know. Okay. Sims is not doing what he should do. So, first thing. Let's check if we get this printout, okay? But it seems that we are not getting it. Did I put the print? Because I didn't put the printout in our real game. I just put it in the example. So first thing, let's put this. And then I think if this was false, I think at the moment we are probably not clicking on the thing. I think this button is probably not working as we expect. Strange though, because customize canvas. Yeah, customize I can, you know what I can do? I can make it not completely transparent so that we are sure that we see it. Like this, you know, so we will see this thing, and maybe it will be a bit easier to identify of why it's not working, right? Now we have the printout and we see the box. Yeah, the scanner box, not the technical stuff, because coding is not the problem. Yeah. I think designing a new game is always super fun. I mean, really, if you can design a new game from scratch, you know, and you know that you will be able to do it or to make, I think it's super fun. Super fun. The problem is that there are so many games that, you know, how do you differentiate yourself? Also depends a lot if you are doing it for fun or if you are doing it commercially. So if you really want to make a video game for making money, there are a lot of if and you know, a lot of different routes. If you do it for fun, you can really, you know, design it differently. But if you're doing it for money, I think it's pretty strict, you know, the way you have to design it. I mean, because if you are doing it to make money, there are some patterns that you need to think ahead, you know. I think you have to think to your monetization model before. Okay, we are not clicking on freaking anything. I don't know why. We don't even see our button. Ah, fuck, because we see it only in this window. Uh-oh. It's rotating kind of weird. Why is the rotating so weird? Probably because I didn't place the character completely vertical. It's looking a bit strange, but the reason is that the character is... Yeah, the problem was not rotating because I was not in the right window. Actually, we need this window to rotate. I think it's looking a bit weird because the camera is in a very special position. I think that the character... I cannot make it completely isometric because I can probably change the camera projection, but yes, I think it would be interesting to invent a new genre if possible, but I don't think it's very possible these days, but you could try, you know? You could try to make a game that has never been made. That would be fun to think what it could be. right? What can a game that has never been made look like? So I think I need this thing to be part of both the customized canvas, but also I need another one. Let me just see, how is our character? Why is our character looking so weird? I think it looks so weird because I don't remember where our character is, but I think it could be in one of these screens. Maybe this one. Now this is the Zodiacs, so for sure it's not that. This is not as well. And unless we are removing, so, or is this one? It could be this one, maybe. I don't know. The one is the one of the world, you know, the world that is rotating. The world that is rotating. So I think we are moving our camera around, but switch camera to Zodiacs, switch camera to race. Switch camera position to the race, select. Get all actor with tag universe. Found camera. Universe, I think universe is this one. Is the first one. I think it's the first one. Universe. No, this one is Zodiacs. This one is life choice. This one is universe. This one is universe, but text block. Don't remember. Display character. I think we can go backward and see where this is coming from. He's going server side and coming back. He's going server side and coming back, but I still don't understand when I press my... He's here, I found it. Okay, so this is the part. Okay, set universe view. Yeah, it's universe. Okay. Here it is. We are basically hiding everything. Okay. That's a bit of a trick, but Okay, fine. So basically, yes, is that one, and the character is actually that one. So the character is positioned probably here. Yes, is positioned here, and as you can see, is not vertical for some reason, right? I placed it because I placed it that way to trying to counter the perspective that we have from this camera, and it is why it's showing like this, so that when it's in the when it's in this position, I think it looks kind of fine because it's kind of looking at you. But then if you rotate it, it's looking a bit weird, right? Because like if you leave it this way, it's basically, you see that he's not standing on his feet. So I think it was a bit of a trick that I did. I can try to put it vertical, but I think vertical will look worse actually, because there is this perspective. So if I go 0 here, and I go 0 here, well, maybe this one I should not go 0. Maybe this one we can leave it at 50, but at least, but I think it will look strange. I think it will look strange. Yeah, or we create a new view, which is only. But looking at the books setup, wait, I lost a few of your messages. Looking for books like how to set up a project. Normally that has been done. How agile development is implemented inside games. Something, yeah. No, I think that sometimes new game types come out. I think that, I mean, it's not very often, but there are some types or stereotypes. I don't know how to say, but there are some let's call it archetypes. But there are some archetypes of video games that are coming out. Minecraft, for example, Minecraft created kind of a new genre by itself, you know, or Dark Souls created a kind of a new genre by itself. I mean, is the type of combat, the type of bosses, the things that you have to do, the fact that you die, you have to restart. So there is now also, if you take Dark Souls, you can say, oh yes, but it's similar to something else. But in reality, that kind of gameplay is very specific, right? It's very I mean, it's really specific to that game, and so sometimes there are games that are creating a new, or I don't know, horror games, you know, adventure horror games. There is a whole trend, you know, and there is a kind of a always staying there of adventure kind of horror games, right? And they are all designed pretty much the same way. So you open doors, you find a key, you know. You fight the ghost, you have like, but then there are new ones like Phasmophobia, for example, and Phasmophobia created a new genre somehow, because yes, it's still a horror game, but it has some elements of, you know, the ghost can be of different type, is unknown, you have to use certain equipment and this kind of stuff. So or Dead by Daylight, you know. DBD is another one that defined the new kind of genre, you know. I mean, it's the killer with the 5 survivors, and in the gameplay it is specific to that game. I mean, it's really special to that game. or MOBA games like Dota, Heroes of the Storm, League of Legends. I mean, that's another genre, you know. And that's it. I mean, he has his rules, he has his 3 lanes, he has his, you know, hero powers, ultimates. So yeah, what I'm saying is, can you create a new genre somehow? Is old school hard to play a genre by itself these days? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, then the art, exactly. Then there is like a Super Meat Boy, right? Super Meat Boy that then generated stuff like Jump King or whatever, what is the name, like Jump King and things like that. So which is like a puzzle game. I think it's fine. I mean, it looks a bit in. It looks kind of weird, but I think I prefer it this way. So I prefer it, even if it's looking a bit out of place. Like, I think that the inclination was looking better, but you know, the problem is that if you want to zoom on the face, that one day maybe we will do. If you want to zoom on the face, we will zoom the galaxy as well, because actually the face is, unless we move the character. I can move the character, yes. I think we can move the character. When do we want to zoom on the face? When I kind of double click on the face, or when I change? Because in the old game, okay, I think we can leave it like that. Maybe I can just move it up a bit. Maybe I can just move it up just a bit. Not much, but just a bit. So I basically removed the rotation, right? I will just move it up just a bit. But the point is, if you want to zoom on the face, are we moving the character or are we moving the camera? Select respawn. I think it's probably easier to move the character. Even if the lower part will look a bit weird, because you will have like the belly. I mean, you will have like, yeah. But I don't know if I can do anything different. And also the perspective, I think, will look kind of weird. Unless we move it really to the front, but I don't think there is an easy solution for that. I'm thinking what I want to do. I'm thinking what I want to do. Select race spawn. Select race spawn. Should be somewhere though. No? Okay. Select race spawn. Do we have a tag or something? No. Yes, we have a tag, which is selected race spawn actually. And selected race spawn. I think we can create another one, which is the one that we use for the face zoom in. I have no idea how it will look, but But I think it should be way closer and way lower, right? Something like that. And this one needs to have a tag. This one needs to have a tag. And we will call it select race face spawn. And we should somehow save it. Select the race spawn, yes. Duplicate. Select the race face spawn. And so if this is false, we will do another check. Ow. Okay. Select the race face spawn. Okay, and wait, okay, so we are setting this in this variable, right? And I don't know if old school is a genre. I don't know if old school is probably not. I mean, because old school, you know, it can be anything. So maybe old school MMO is a genre. And like we are in it, and RuneScape is in it, and I don't know, and EverQuest is in it. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Okay, so we do this, right? We select race face spawn and we put it here. Okay, so now when we are zooming in, the question is, when do we want to zoom in? In the old game, we were zooming in when we were changing the face traits. So basically, if the trait was one of the face, we were zooming in, and if it was something else, we were zooming out. I'm just thinking. Or we just place a button, you know, or we double click. Maybe we double click. Maybe double clicking. Do you think double clicking is understandable? Can we double click? Can we double click on a button? I don't think so. I don't think the button is a concept of double clicking. But we can catch it, because we can catch if the next click is close to the first one. Right? Hello. Hello, Lee. Hey, thank you for the pledge on Patreon. Thank you very much. We lost a lot of Patreons with the 1st of March, so actually the number at the top is not updated. We lost them because at the end of the month, some are expiring and others are not getting renewed because I think you need to click something or whatever. And so, yeah, we lost quite a few. We are at 52 now. I think we are at 52 now with Lee. But thank you a lot, Lee. So with the Patreon, you get access to the alpha of the game. So you can download the alpha right now and test it. Let me just change the Patreon goal because it's not correct now. Seems I cannot do it. Okay, I can do it now. So we are at 52. We were so close to 60. We were so close. I don't think this person is here, but thank you anyway. You know, sometimes I forget the stream open, meaning the OBS Streamlabs open when I'm not streaming, and there is like the bling bling of the follow. So there is people that are following when I'm not online. Strange, huh? Maybe they are bots. No, I don't know. Or they are bots, or just people that maybe see a video, a recorded video, and say, "Ah, this can be interesting," and then they want to come back later on, and so they click on that. Okay, so they close the video, a few windows. So the point is that we can choose to zoom in when I click on face. But then I need a way to zoom out though, because or we can try a double click, but as I was saying, I don't think we can double click on a button, right? I think there is nothing like double clicking on a button. So you can click, pressed, and released. Now, we can detect the double click, but do you think a double click will make any sense? Or do we want to have a button here on the left saying zoom in, zoom out? Or do we want to do it when we do this? Good question. I'm thinking what is the most, you know, I think probably doing with, because if I do it with double click, no one will ever find it, or it will be very hard to find. Hello, Devro. I'm doing good, thank you. Doing good. I'm working to have our character creation rotate the character when you click on it, which we just finished. So it's something like this. Now that is the example. That is the stupid example. But basically, when I keep my mouse pressed, the character rotates, and when I release it, it stops rotating. Okay, so it's just in the character creation to see the, and we have it now in the game. But the other thing I want to do is to focus on so zoom in on the face, okay, when you are changing traits that are related to the face. So I think that the place we should do it is probably here. So But basically all of them are, I mean, all these four are, except the skin tone, right? Except the skin tone. But all the others are basically going to zoom in because they are all related to the face. So I guess the question is, then how do we zoom out? We zoom out only when we click on back. Yeah, maybe we zoom out when we click on back. Yes, that could be a solution. That could be a solution. Well, we can also do it on skin tone, but actually skin tone is available only for Kran and Enki. Ah no, probably also for Klyros. Yes. Okay, so we can anyway zoom out on skin tone. Okay, how do we zoom out? To zoom out, I think I just need to take this character and set it into the position that we recorded at the start, which is this. Selected ray spawn, get actor transform, and then here we passed it in as a transform. I think it's okay. I think we basically need to do the same. So, but we do it when we zoom in. Now we have two variables, the selected ray spawn and the selected race face spawn, right? So this will be zoom in or out based on trait selected. I don't remember how we do it in the old game. How do you zoom out in the old game? As soon as you click on it? As soon as you rotate? Yeah, but I think it would be still nice to be able to rotate when you are zoomed in, no? Probably. So, if is any of those, we will zoom out. So we will take our selected character and we will set, can I set transform? No, Well, I can set location and rotation, I guess. Okay. Can I break this down? I can. Very nice. Scale we don't care because the scale anyway is not relevant. So in all these cases, right? So which is face, hairstyle, hair color, face, hairstyle, beard style, and hair color. We are going to zoom in, and so actually it's the opposite. So that's the zoom in because we take the face spawn. And what are you working on there, bro? Wait, I have a bit of a mass overlap. Okay. In theory is in all other cases, but at the moment we do. But we will add more customization. I don't know when, but we will work on character customization. Not very soon, but not too far not too far from now, because I want to add more customization, like the color of the eyes, or a bit of a body size, you know, like how tall you are, how fat you are. Maybe change and improve the tattoos. I don't know. We can now when we are, so there is basically a zoom in, right? There is zoom in, and there is a zoom. Hello. Okay, and there is zoom out. Now we need to zoom out when we are hitting the back button, otherwise this character will never be zoomed out, and it's not a great idea. I think it's this back, right? Let me see. Back from customization, yes. I have no idea what we are doing here, but we need to do this. So we need to zoom out. Assuming that it works, but I think it should. Okay. I think we can test it. I don't know if the position will be right. Probably not. Oops, I launched... Okay. By the way, if any one of you wants to help, guys, remember that we have the open tasks, which is on Discord, and open tasks can be done basically by anyone, so the requirements are fairly low. Why I have 2 servers? Fuck. I mean, it's not super complex stuff, and still helps. There is also some complex stuff, but and in another way, you know, is that anyway we have some money, because some money is coming through donations, plus we got the mega grant, as you remember, and so we may also do commissions, okay, for stuff that we feel will make a difference, right? And for stuff that we think that we cannot do alone. And yeah, remember that as well. So don't be shy to propose stuff, right? If you want to improve something in our game, or if you want to be paid to do something in our game, maybe that's an option. I don't know. Depends what you're going to propose and what are the ideas, what are your skills, but we can do that. We can do that. We can actually... We are already commissioning stuff. Not much, I have to say, very, very little, but we're commissioning some things. We still have the money of the mega grant. Someone special was born. Far away from where his mission would be accomplished. Okay, so what do you want to say? I want to say, so this is our character. And due to the perspective, unfortunately, it's seen a bit from the bottom, I know. Just because the camera is the way it is. If I go in customize, I can rotate him. And Now, if I click on any of those, in theory, we should zoom in. Wow, it disappeared. GG. It disappeared, boys. Is it just too far, or? No, I think it went in 000. I think it went in 000. You see the face in the middle? I think it went in 000. Why? I have no idea, because in theory... okay, let me hit back and see if it's coming back. Yeah, when I hit back, it's coming back. So the problem is really that we didn't properly set the tag, or we didn't save. We didn't save this map. GG. That's why we didn't save the map, boy. If you don't save stuff, it's unlikely that it's gonna work. I mean, it's still possible, but hard. If you don't click on save, lower chances of success. So Unreal Engine raided someone else, huh? Fuck, I always hope to get raided again by Unreal. But they don't do it. Who did they raid? No one? I think no one. Or this guy. Shape noise. Maybe. I don't know. They didn't raid anyone. No raid today. No. They wasted the potential of 200 viewers. Of 200 plus viewers.
And here
for nothing. Why? Why?
Far away from where is me.
Far away, far away, far away. I'm switching windows so I don't hear my voice over and over. Oh! Oh! We lost our guy. Okay. How did we lose our guy? How is it possible that we lost our guy? If did I do something stupid? Probably. Did I do something stupid here? Yes, I did something stupid. Fuck. Yes, I did something stupid. So I think we should never break, right? We should never break, because if we break, we will not get the second one. Anyway, we don't have 1 million of players start, so I think this search is relatively fine. Because we have to select both. So basically I found the other one first. So probably if I zoom in, this guy will show up. Yes, you see, he showed up. He actually showed up. And then when I do back, he goes away. Interesting. Okay, so we need to have him way lower and way closer. Way lower and way closer. Way lower and way closer. Yeah, unfortunately I cannot see it because the camera is kind of in a position, I mean this thing is invisible, so... But anyway, let's do a bit lower and let's do a bit closer, okay? I don't want to exaggerate because I think if I go too much, it would be a giant face. Ah, there is another problem. Fuck, the dwarfs. Ah, the dwarfs, no. No. Yeah, because the capsule, I mean, the position of the character will vary based on the height of the race. So if you have a race that is shorter, there is a problem. This is a problem. I mean, the position is not the same because the guy is centered on his pelvis. No, maybe it will work. I don't know. They just stopped the stream. No, 200 viewers. 200 viewers. 100 of which are just not watching the stream anymore. But they still count, you know? So, you don't see them, but they still count. I think it's because I didn't say hello. Sometimes I go there and I say hello. And Unreal Engine is saying hi. Right? You see, our Zoom actually worked. It's not much viewer. Normally has 4K viewers. I think rarely has 4K viewers, but I mean, I've seen many streams with 400, 500. Do you think it's rotating too slow? Ah. If I change this, is resetting the position. I mean, why? Okay. I mean, not that I care, but... You know what is the problem now? The problem is that now the sides of the rotation box is not big enough, so you have to click on his head basically. But if you click here already, he's not going to scroll. I think I need to make the box bigger. This music, boys, this music reminds me of all the pain, when I lost my galaxy, fuck, to the aliens. The last Elden Ring waiting stream had 8K viewers just for a game long time. Yeah. There are streamers that when they are not streaming, but they just go to the bathroom, you know, and they come back, you know, and so you just see a chair with maybe, you know, 40,000 people watching. Look at this guy. Isn't he beautiful? Look at this guy. This model has 20 years. It still is great. Look at this guy. Well, actually, I've retouched this model multiple times. So actually, it's not anymore like 20 years ago. But pretty much. Pretty much, yes. Okay, let's see what happens when we zoom in. I knew it. Because he's shorter, you know, and being shorter, his head is closer to... But anyway, I think it's fine. I think it's okay. I mean, it could have been worse. You can see the... You can see a bit of the fuck up there, but... Look at our guy. If I switch to female, everything resets, which I think is fine. White. Let me just check one thing. If I switch to light brown, if I go male, it's fun that you can change the you can change the hair color even if he's bald, you know. Dark red, light red, black. Okay, I think it's fine. Yeah, the problem is that for characters that are a bit taller, you see the head in this position. For characters that are shorter, you see the head like in this position here in the bottom. But I think it's okay. I think it's fine. I think overall I like it. Overall I like it. It is one of the newest characters. We have some fuck up on the fingers, but there is some wrong weight. But fine. I don't know why when I changed this style. Because I'm taking the rotation as well. You know what? We can avoid taking the rotation. Yeah. Yes, maybe. We can avoid resetting the rotation. Where do we do it? Oh my god. I don't know. I think inside set trade somewhere. No. Inside this other set trait. No. We do it in Prev next. Yes, we do it. So you know, I think the rotation I will remove it. So that we don't so we get the current rotation as so we're basically setting only the location. We just set the location. I think it's nicer. Because it keeps, so you can change the hairstyle as you want without now when you change the character, when you change race or you change character, this will reset anyway. Yes, if you click this button, I think I'm fine in switching the rotation as well. Yeah. Good. Okay, I think it's fine. I think we finished this. I will test it one more time with the new changes that I did, but pretty much I think we are happy about the change. I think pretty much we are happy about the change. The question is, when should we switch? When should we switch from the old game to the new game? When? The question is, are we ready? Are we ready? or not? I just remember that I need to copy this into our update schema. Yes. New iron colors. Okay, so because this one is the one that will do the job, you know, for updating all the shader thingies and adding this. So if we don't do this, we will not have it in game. So you need to tell me if we are ready and when we are ready.
Someone.
I think you can help me on that. So my question is, when do you think that we are ready to switch? The fact that it doesn't switch, well, I don't know. I think it's good and bad. I think the way it was before was a bit more intuitive because it was actually switching when you were changing the position, but now also you don't have a way to reset the original position except changing race, I mean changing gender or going back, but let me try with this race. This race is the tallest race that we have, so the problem is that you can only customize the skin, so you will never see his face close. You will never see his face close. Why we have male and female? This is a mistake, eh? This race should never have male and female. There is a mistake. This is a mistake. This one is one gender only. Do we need a one gender thingy, or do we just hide this? Do we have a one gender symbol? I mean, if a race doesn't have a gender, is there a symbol to say that? Female symbol, you know, is this. And male symbol is this. And I know that I'm going in a mind ground. I know that I'm going in a ground where things may be. Can I zoom in? No, I need to log in to zoom in. Fuck. Gender symbol. Holy fuck. Wow. We have all the possible gender symbol here. Look at this. Look at this. Male, female, transvestite. Are this genderless? Yeah, it should be, for us should be this one, genderless. Do you think this symbol is official? Polygender. What is polygender? I like that. bisexual. But bisexual, why they put 2 girls and 1 man? No, 2 men and 1 girl. The symbol doesn't. 2 girls and 1 man. I mean, it can also be 2 men and 1 girl, right? Still bisexual. So I think this symbol is a bit fucked up. I mean, it's partial. Third gender, intergender, asexual, agender. The difference between agender and genderless. Interesting. Interesting. But there is more stuff, there is more stuff. There is more stuff. Female gender symbol. What do you mean female? If it's a female, what do you mean female gender symbol? No. I wanted this one. No, they removed it. They removed it. That one was a good one. Demigender. Here the symbols are all completely different. But the agender is this one. Agender. So the agender is equal to the genderless in this one. So it seems that there is some agreement on this one. Are Pokemon right? Pokemon, I don't know which gender are Pokemons, but there is also gender fluid. Gender fluid is like every day you change your mind, you know? Gender fluid is like, you know, today. You know, today. There are 2 gender fluid, though. There are 3 gender fluid. Oh my god. There is also pangender. There is also pangender, meaning at the same time you are no gender, all gender, and some gender. You could make it like, yeah, but that's like forbidden gender. That's the most interesting one, is the forbidden gender. Forbidden gender. What one? Which one is it? We don't know. But it seems that this one is the one that is most representing the no gender. The forbidden gender. I cannot be that gender. I want to be that gender. If it's forbidden, I automatically want to be that. Okay, so okay, I think I can go. But do we want to have a symbol really? So do I have to make a new non-clickable symbol? I think I have to, huh? What do we call it? Neutral? How do we call it? Because if I put the symbol, I also need to put a description. And the description, or I completely remove these buttons, you know? I think I completely remove the buttons. I think it's the easiest. We just hide the button, GG. We hide the buttons and GG, boys. I don't want to introduce I don't want to write something because I would not know what to write. You want to know what botch is? Who is botch? Botch meaning the Diablo butcher. Hello Lumi shorts. Alright. Okay, I think we will just hide these things, okay? Now we have to hide them only when our race equals to cran, and then we need to show them again, right? Can we put them in a group and then we hide the whole group instead of hiding 4 things? I think we can, huh? But to do it, I have to do what? I need to make a canvas out of it, right? It's the only way, huh? So I need to make because there is no group, huh? No, group there is no. So I need to make a canvas panel, put it here, and then put this stuff into it. Okay. I don't know why my canvas... No! What do you mean? What are you doing? No. 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 Okay, it's not a problem. It's not a problem. It's not a problem. It's not a problem. We can do this. Because they took the... Yeah. Okay. So this one now becomes a variable. It will be called canvas gender. Right? Canvas gender. CNV. I think we use CNV gender. It will become a variable. And basically, when we select the race, when we select the race, GG, when we select the race, good luck. Good luck finding that. Yeah, but I think it's here. I think it's here. The only problem is, how do we know? Spawn the new character. Spawn the new character. Find character class. Because here we have the class and we have the name. You know, we can just say if the name is equal to cran, then do the thing. If not, yeah, exactly. I think here we will do... So here, exactly here, we get our canvas blah blah blah, and we set visibility, and if our mesh name, yes, so if our mesh name is equal to cran, then anyway, that picture of all the gender was insane. The gender selector. Yeah, there was something. I mean, there was, but this one is fine, but the other one is insane. This one is really something. The image is called Collection of Gender Icons or Signs for Sexual Freedom and Equality Vector. No, vector probably, and equality. Equality. But it would be interesting to see how many different of these ones there are, you know, because I think everyone has his own interpretation. So maybe, yeah, you see? There are a million different versions as I was imagining. This one is more fair. It's more fair on the bisexual because actually you know, it's not one man and two girls like in the other one, but is one man, two girls, two men, one girl. What is this? I mean, is the position. Yes. That is also taking into account the position. That I don't know exactly what I'm watching. I mean, the position. So if you are rotated this way, or if you are rotated this way, I don't know. But this one is a bit more fair, you know, because there are more things. And also for gay, he also has different positions. Like these are two gays that don't like each other too much because one is looking this way, the other is looking the other way. These are two gays that are actually going in the same direction. What is this? I don't know. I mean, it's very interesting, but I don't understand it. There is no explanation. There is only the image, so no one knows. No one knows. There is another one here with a million symbol. Look at this. This one includes also Martians and people from Venus and people from Saturn. It is weird confusing. Look at this. Demi-xenogender. Because xenogender was not enough, and so is a demi of the xenogender. And then there are 5 different types of agender. Then there is an intergender, a non-binary girl, a non what the fuck is this? A non-binary man, child, tot, boy. What does it mean? I don't know. I think I'm getting trolled by these images. I think they are actually trolling me. I think they are trolling me. I'm getting trolled by a GIF. I'm getting trolled by a GIF. Okay. I don't know. I mean, maybe they're all valid. I don't know. I have no experience with all those things. I don't know. Just don't look at the flags because they are very visual. So they are like genitals to recognize things. Or okay, it's fine. I mean, we will just hide it. Okay. So if he's a cran, we are just saying collapsed, and if he's not a cran, we are saying visible. Okay. As simple as this. Hide gender if cran. GG. Okay. They should do it, boys. And wait. Yeah. I think it will work. Yeah, I think it will work. Actually, I think it will work. I think there was a ticket, no? There was a ticket on this. Do I remember right that there was a ticket on cran? No, I don't remember right. There was a ticket on cran. Character creation bug cran. Cran shouldn't have the sex choice. Nice. Number 2 is fixed pending release. Nice. Now also number 1 is fixed pending release. Nice. So we can have the whole bug fixed pending release. Very, very nice. Yes, I remember there was one. Select your body, select your voice. Yeah, in Cyberpunk, right? You could put whatever you want. I think it's the first game where I see it, by the way. It's the first game where I see that they allow you to put a male voice on a female and a female voice on a male and male genitals on a female and vice versa, right? I never seen it in a character creation. I think it was in Cyberpunk 277. 277. Okay, we had a peak of viewers when I was displaying the gender symbols, and now we are back to what we were at the beginning.
Far away from where you mentioned.
You know, there is really showing that game development not very interesting. Okay, let me go here. I can choose my male, I can choose my female. What the I broke it. Look at this. I broke it. I broke it so bad. I broke it completely. I fixed it. I fixed it again. I fixed it. You didn't see it. I don't know. I think that game development on Twitch, you know, is tough. I mean, there are some people that have some viewership, but it's tough. We got a $3 donation. At least my email saying that we got a $3 donation. So maybe the one before was the donation and not a pledge. I don't know. My email is saying that we got a $3 donation. Hey, thank you for the donation. I don't know why it didn't show and why it didn't show in the stream. Probably because it's possible that it's not showing on the stream because you didn't do it from Streamlabs. I mean, assuming that you are listening, and you are here, but maybe you are not. But anyway, thank you. Thank you for the $3 donation. You know,
and here the story begins.
And here.
Someone spent.
Thank you for that. If you do it through the Streamlabs, I mean, to the link in the description, it will show. Hopefully, it will show on stream. So I want to select this guy, and I want to do my customizations and switch it to female, to male or female. And then I want to go here and select Cran. And I want to see no choice. And then you see we see no choice. And then if we go back and we go to another race, we should see the choice again. Very nice. Okay, good. So that is nice. So it works. So we fixed also that bug. We fixed also that bug. What now? What now? What I wanted to do? I don't know what I wanted to do. I wanted to do the rotation. I wanted to do the hairstyle, and we did it. I want to do the rotate, the zoom in, and the cran fix. I think we did everything I wanted to do. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, so I think that with this is good. I think we can go back to some terraforming. Maybe. We can go back to some terraforming. Now, you know, we really need to do a reasoning, boys, on what we are missing to migrate the old game to the new game. I understand this. Yeah, yeah, if you use a non-standard, a non-16:9 resolution. Yeah. I'm checking if there is any other bug that... the back button. Hey, the problem of the back button... No, I understand that. I understand that. I understand that. I mean, I can easily add a back button from... I can easily... Okay, let's try to do this back button. I can easily... At the moment, when you start the character creation, you cannot go back. You cannot exit from it. Right? You cannot. I think I can easily do a back button from the universe view. But I'm not sure I can do... This is the back button that brings you back to the universe view, yes. I could have the same. I could have the same. In the... Yes, in the universe view. So in theory I can have it. I just don't know how it will look actually, because there will be this freaking universe with all the things and then this back button here at the bottom. I don't know. I think it's ruining a bit the... It's ruining a bit the immersion actually. It's ruining a bit the immersion of this screen. I can make it smaller, but still... I mean, I can make it as small as I can, you know, something like this, but... Yeah, maybe if I make it like that, it's not too bad. If you use masculine and feminine, you can maneuver around the gender issue. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Devro, you were not here, but I asked you what were you working on? But then I think you disappeared for a bit. What are you working on these days in Unreal? What are you doing? I'm curious. So this one I think we can rename it back to select. The problem of this back is that it will have to completely remove this window. Because he has to go back to the race selection, to the character selection, right? He has to go back to the character selection. So he has to go back to character select. This one. Yes, he has to go back here. Anyway, it makes sense that we can go back, so... I rework a big portion of my game because I decided for a more tabletop approach. Okay. You can easily pull that off on my own. Currently reward the way ships and fleet represented. Okay. So more you know, strategic tabletop somehow. Like more isometric view or anyway 3D but with a different point of view. Interesting. So yes, we need to go back to this character selection widget. Let me just see if this guy is really destroying the window or not. Because if he's destroying the window... If he's destroying the window... Yes, destroying the character as well. Oh my god. He's destroying the character as well. I mean, we can try, but I have no idea what will happen. So I will have to... I will basically have to create a new window. Because this window is getting destroyed. I don't know if I want to do it, but... I will have to create... Okay, let's try. Because this widget, you know, this widget is a bit of a special widget. Because he has... But I think it's okay. I think it's do because this widget is requesting your character from the server is doing a bunch of stuff. But I think we can try. We can try to recreate the character selection widget. we have to destroy this one, so we basically have to, yeah, create this one, add to viewport. I don't know if there is any initialization needed. I have no idea. And then we need to remove from viewport, remove from parent our widget, the current widget, right? And pretty much that's it. So we have to go back to character selection screen. Okay. I don't know. Let's try. I don't have a big hope for this, but also I don't know if this back button will be. Yeah, but I think we are hiding the wall panel. So yeah, I think it will. The hide and show. I think it will work fine. I think because if you are in the middle of the character creation, there are some parameters that I'm actually setting, and I don't know if I can really roll back completely. I want to feel the player is planning the movement of his fleet. Okay. With little ship miniatures. Okay, nice.
And here the story begins.
So we go here, and you see the back button is immediately available.
Far away from where his mission would be.
Is clickable. Now let me try to do a bit of math, like go here, go back, and now I try to go back. Ah, fuck, but the background... the background is the one of the other screen. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, because we also need to switch the camera. We also need to switch, but I think it's working, huh? But we also need... I was thinking that I would not get the list of my characters, but it seems we do. So I think that we need to switch... Character selection widget. Switch camera to race. Exactly. Switch camera. Switch camera to race. I think we need something similar to this, if not identical. Which is called switch camera to select. I don't know if it's better that I have it in the select widget, because the widget is the one that is getting created. So probably yes. Switch camera to select. And this one, this one I have no idea, but there is a camera for sure. Is this one? Is this camera here? He has no tag. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Why, I have no idea. Because this one is not a real camera. There is a scene capture. Okay, it's a scene capture, but podium spawn. We don't have another camera. How do we position? How do we position the... We just load the level in and we have a default spawn position. I don't know. Because we basically need to switch the camera back to where we were. Right? But I don't see a camera there. I just see a capture. But that capture is for another thing. That capture... You see that here we are in front of it, but I have no idea how do we end up in that place, actually. Because we do open map. I mean, for sure we do open map. But then after doing open map, we do open level, right? We do open level. But then how do we... Do you think we have it? Do you think we have it in the level blueprint? Ah, maybe. Get camera ref. Get camera ref. Scene capture 2D. Scene capture 2D. No, because here it seems that we are not setting the camera in any way, so I don't understand. I don't understand if we are getting a default camera value or whatever. You know what? I think we can... I mean, I'm not too concerned, and I think I can get this position, you know. I can get this position and just set new view target with blend. Now, but we need a because new view target requires an actor, so there is no way. I mean, I can do scene capture 2D, but it seems that scene capture 2D doesn't have a tag. I cannot tag it. Array of tags that can be used for grouping and categorizing. Component tag. So basically scene capture doesn't have it. Scene component does. So it seems that, you know what, I'm not gonna do it for now. I'm not gonna do it. I think it's too complex, and I mean, it's not a lot of value. I understand that you may want to go back, but see you, Shadow. Bye bye. I think I'm not gonna do it. Or we just place another camera there, you know. I mean, actually I would like to try, but I can place another camera. I mean, a normal camera, not a scene capture camera. I can place just a camera, and it can be the one, you know, that we use. and we get the same location of this one, and this one we can actually tag. Is this camera in the persistent level? I think it should be. I mean, it doesn't really make a lot of difference, but I think that all the cameras, yeah, all the cameras are in the persistent level. So all the cameras, exactly. Yes, this camera, I moved it to the persistent level now. And I think we can tag it, and we can tag it as wait, why I have the same problem now? Why I have the same problem? Why when I move it actor tags. Actor tags. Yeah, it's only this one that doesn't have actor. Okay, okay. But this one does. Okay, okay, fine. So, five choice camera. No, I'm trying to understand. Yeah, they are all in the persistent level anyway. They are all in the persistent level. Okay, let's call it podium camera actor. And we tag it. And the tag will be podium camera. Okay. And here I'm going to get this one, and yes, and we're gonna set the blend view. So we will have a switch camera select. We will have a switch camera select, and so from this view, yeah, I also need to save this. I know. Yeah, we can check out, no problem. From this view, when we are in our creation race, and when we are in our get back to the camera selection screen, yes, bam, bam, bam. On this one, we are gonna call switch camera to select, okay? And we see what happens. In theory, it should be fine, but I don't know. I don't know what happens when I'm going back to... Because if you do it continuously, right? So if you go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, you are continuously creating new windows that are potentially creating new dummy characters. Or not? No, because the characters are fixed. No, the characters are fixed. Let me just see if we get exactly the same. So this thing is at the end of this, and this thing is a bit lower than this. Okay.
And here the story begins.
Let me see if now we...
Someone special was born.
If now we go back... It's not the same position. It's not the same position, but I think no one will really notice, but it's not the same position. Oh, fuck. Really? We are on the opposite side. Okay. We are on the opposite side, boys. We are at the back. For whatever reason, we are at the back. Okay. So actually the position is not this one, but is like this one. But why? I don't understand. It's so strange. I mean, there is no camera, so it's like in the default position in the level. I don't know. It's like if our character gets spawned here and there is a default camera position or something. But anyway, it seems to work. So we go back to the right place. Right? The problem is that now we need to rotate this 180 and whatever. The fact is that we don't see the stairs, so I don't understand why. I don't think we see the stair actually. So probably is zoomed in like that. I don't know. There's something. There is something strange going on. I think the reason is that I don't know how the first camera is set, considering we have no camera, but we are spawning in as in a new level. So I think that is kind of a default camera position. Oh my god, this guy is spamming the chat. It's so annoying. I need to remember all the time to personalize and go to chat and say that only the people that are subscribed can actually chat. Freaking spammers. Freaking spammers. Okay. Yeah, so it's just a matter of finding the right position and then I think we are fine. But I think probably is even better because if we have a camera, we can actually switch to that camera instead of relying on the default position. So I think it's good that we added a camera there. So you see that this is what we see when we go in.
And here the story begins.
And this is what we see.
Someone special was born, far away from where his mission would be accomplished.
When we go back, I mean, it's very, very similar. So I think that is okay. Yeah, I think it's okay.
And here the story
So it seems that it's working.
Someone special.
So we can switch back and forth between
where his mission would be accomplished.
We can switch back and forth between this window and that window.
The Kleros from Eskelia.
We can switch back from this to this. And now the problem is if I then select one character and I go in, I will be then in the character creation.
Mission would be accomplished.
I mean, I will be in the zodiacs, right?
The Kleros from Eskelia.
So if I do this
and this, small rocky islands,
this,
are an amphibious race, though scaled,
and I confirm,
incredibly enough,
I will now be here.
Had something in common. Elders of
and here I don't have a back button.
In a shared ancient tongue, revealing their meaning.
I think I can add a back button here as well. I think I can. I think I can, boys. I think we can add a back button also on the Zodiac screen. I think we can. We are recreating this widget all the time, but they are fairly light. I mean, they are basically made of nothing. So I would say it's not too much trouble. So I can have a back button here. And this will be back to universe. This will be back to universe. And this means that in universe we need a function this means that in universe we need pretty much we need to do the same thing we did here. I mean, similar to this, because that widget also is getting destroyed, I think. So let me verify that, but I'm pretty sure that we are, when we are clicking on confirm, we are clicking on this guy. I think I'm pretty much doing I'm not doing the remove from parent though. I think it seems that I'm adding the other window on top. So probably the Zodiacs. Strange. I was expecting... I see. Set visibility collapsed. Actually, we collapsed the window. We are now in the Zodiac screen. Switch camera to Zodiacs. Zodiac's UI. So yes, we need another function like this, which is switch to, but I think we have it already because it's the one that we used to come here. Yeah, it's the same one that we used to come to the screen, basically. With the difference that I don't want to play the animation. Character creation, race. Switch camera to race. Is this one? Is this one? So I will have to call this switch camera to race, but I need to call it on character selection widget. Yeah, we have it. We have a win character select. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Okay, so we have a chance, boys. So I need to go on the player controller. Right? So I need to get my player controller. I need to cast it to plane shift player controller. Then I need to get my win select. And in win select, I have to call switch camera to character select. Switch camera to race, right? Ah, no, fuck. Because the race... No. No, we don't have this widget. With this widget, we don't save it. I think we should. Hello, Morango. Hi. Welcome. How are you? We don't save this creation. We don't save it. We don't save it. So this window is getting created on the fly all the time. And is getting added all the time, which is pretty bad, I would say. I mean, we can recreate it. It's not a big cost. Okay, it's not a big cost. It's not a big cost. The only problem is... because we have a pointer to character select. We have it. But we don't have a pointer to character creation race. So or we store this into character select and then the same for all the other windows, which could be an option, and then we always go here, you know, to go back to those windows. I mean, that's an option. You know what, guys? Now it's becoming a bit late though, because it's 12 and I need to do a lot of stuff tomorrow morning. But I think we did a good piece, right? We fixed a bunch of stuff, and also we added at least one button to go back. Now, it would be nice if I could go back from here as well. But at the moment, I'm not gonna do it. We will add it in the future, okay? We will add it in the future. Yeah. I think I'm gonna go. Sorry, Morango, you just joined and I'm leaving, but it happens. It happens. I think that depending on your time zone, but yes, it's already midnight. Usually I stay a bit more, but tonight I cannot stay. And so tomorrow is Friday. So tomorrow I'm playing tabletop as every Friday, and so I will not be here. But we can see each other on Saturday, okay? Saturday afternoon. And I think we will do a bit of terraforming. We will fix maybe more bugs. We'll make the game more stable, and we will really seriously start to think about switching from the old game to the new game. I think we will seriously start to think about it, because I think we are pretty much ready. The server is very stable. There are not a lot of players on it, but for what I see from my graph, because I have a graph that is telling me, you know, how things are going, and it seems that it's not crashing. It seems that it's not crashing much lately. So I think we fixed pretty much all of the most of. I mean, I would say not maybe all, but the majority of the bugs server side. So if the server is stable, I think it's a good point to start to think about switching. Okay. Thank you for watching. Click on follow on Twitch and subscribe on YouTube. That will help us. I want to reach 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, and we are 900 and something. And also, if you want to do a bit more for us, you can go to patreon.com/planeshift, and you can join and get the access to the alpha and get some videos. There is a new video about factions that was posted. And yes, you need to become a Patreon to see it, but maybe you want to do it. I don't know. If not, don't worry. Don't worry, the game is getting developed anyway, but your support is always nice. Okay, see you guys and speak to you Saturday afternoon, okay? Bye bye.